Hello friends, today we learn the projection of plane problems. A regular pentagonal plate 40 mm side has its side in VP and inclined at angle 30 degree to HP. The plate inclined to VP such that the point D 30 mm in front of VP. Draw the projection of pentagonal plate and find the surface inclined to VP. So first friends, we draw our XY line. And we solve this entire problem in our first angle systems. So we know above the XY line we have the VP plane, and below to XY line you have the HP plane. So here I mark my VP plane and HP plane. Now as per problem statements, we have the pentagonal plates. The plate, now friends, we have the pentagonal plate 40 mm side and its side in VP. So first we draw the 40 mm side in VP with perpendicular to AB. Now understand here, the plate in VP. So what is your elevation? So my elevation always true shape of the plates, because my pentagonal, it is resting in VP plane. That's why we draw our A dash B dash side of the pentagonal with 40 mm in VP plane. Then we take the middle of the points of A dash B dash. At the middle of the points we draw the one perpendicular line for creating our full pentagonal. So the length of this per line, it is 1.5 into side of the base. So I take the 60 mm, then I mark our D point here, D point here. Now we choose the compass with 40 mm radius and we draw the arc on one side of A. Similarly, you can choose your center B and draw the arc on both sides. Now you can choose the D point, it is a center, and draw the arc on top and bottom. And that intersection point, it is giving us our point C dash and D dash. Now friends, why I am going to marking the dash point? Because my plate in VP plane, if our plate in VP and we see the elevation, it is a true shape of the given plates. So here our elevation, it is a true shape of the pentagonal. So you can join your B dash C dash. Now join your B dash C dash, then C dash D dash, and D dash D dash, D dash E dash. And E dash A dash. So now friends, you have the pentagonal plate which is resting in VP plane with one of its side. Your elevation, it is always true shape. Now the plate in VP, the top view of the pentagonal, it is on XY line. So for that we draw the vertical projection from all the corner of the pentagonal. On XY line. And on XY line, we mark our point, plan point A and B, similarly you can mark your plan point C and E, and the plan point D. Now understand friends, here plane, when your plate in VP, always the elevation, it is a true shape of the plates. We can start our problem with a true shape of the pentagonal. So first we draw the pentagonal on VP plane with an elevation and the top view of the pentagonal exactly on XY line, and here we show the top view point A, B, C, E, D without dash. So always remember, the dash point, it is shown as the elevation, and without dash point it is show the plan. Now friends, the second stage of the problem, it is say the plate inclined to VP such that the point D 30 mm in front of VP. So for that, what we do? We are trying to arrange our pentagonal with a condition the point D, highest point D, 30 mm in front of VP, and your one side A dash B dash, the side AB, it is resting in VP plane. And you can, after the completion of your second stage, you can get your answer surface inclined to VP. So for that, first we mark the 1 point 30 mm from XY line. From this point we draw the line. These points we draw the line parallel to XY, and we take the marking of the one more points, the plan of AB side, which is resting on VP, so its top view always on XY line. So here we mark our A and B. Now after the marking AB plan point on XY, I measure the radius, the top view length AB, A to D, and center A point, and I draw the arc on locus of D points. So it is giving our exact D point, which is already given 30 mm in front of VP. So I mark the position of plan point D. Now you can join AB with D point, similarly you can mark your CE point on inclination. So first we measure our CE points 35 mm from AB. I arrange the scale for the marking at 35 mm. I mark my C and E point. As per statements, your second stage plan, it is arranged. Now you can find out the angle. What is the surface inclined to VP? So for that we choose the protractor and we measure the angle. So that is a 32 degree. The 32 degree the answer, surface inclined to VP by the surface inclined to VP. This is our answer. It is our answer. Now what is the elevation? So now friends, our plate, it is inclined to VP. The surface of the entire plate inclined to VP with one side in VP plane. Your AB side in VP plane. So for that, what we do? So for second stage elevation, first we collect the vertical projection from A and B. Then similarly you can draw the vertical projection from your C. Similarly you can draw the vertical projection from your plan point D. Now friends, you draw the horizontal projection from previous elevation. So I take the first projection from A dash, then the projection from E point, E dash, up to projection of E. Similarly, you can draw the projection from D points parallel to XY up to projection of plan point D. Similarly, you can draw the projection from B dash up to your projection of plan point B. Similarly, you can draw the projection from C dash up to projection of C points. Now friends, the intersection, it is the given our respective points. So this is our A dash, this is our B dash, it is our C dash, this one it is D dash, and it is E dash point. Now we join our all the points with a straight line. So first we draw the join with A dash B dash, then B dash to C dash, C dash to D dash, D dash to E dash, E dash to A dash. So here you get your elevation, it is a pentagonal. But what is the difference between the first elevation, whenever your plate inclined plate on VP plane, and this elevation in such a second stage where your plate inclined to VP, surface inclined to VP. So this area bounded by this polygon, it is higher than this one. So here you have the tilted plates inclined with VP. So we can get the pentagonal with some